hero. Not the hero we deserved, but the hero we needed. Nothing less than a knight. Shining.
Yes, in these dark times, a hero has risen. And as Commissioner Gordon just said, it's not the hero we deserve, but the hero we needed. And no, it's not Batman. It's the Portland Frogman. And the internet is absolutely in love with him. And we here at RA Media completely agree. As Trump is trying to claim that Portland is a war-ravaged hellhole burning down on a nightly basis, which could not be further from the truth, I've got an update on how Frogman is doing after getting pepper sprayed, and we have copies of emails from the Portland police that completely destroy the narrative that Trump is spewing to his little mega sheep. So hit subscribe to Really American Media and help us hit 1 million subscribers. And by the way, I am so proud to announce that our YouTube channel is officially one of the fastest growing progressive media outlets on this platform. So thank you for making that a reality. And thanks to Frogman for fighting the good fight in Portland, as this clip right here is going viral, and he seems to be showing off some sort of a superpower that repels ICE agents.
Oh my God.
I love it. Frogman approaches ICE, thrusts his hips, waves his hand, and ICE magically backs off. Now, a lot of MAGA types are saying online that they backed off because they were afraid he had a bomb or a gun underneath that hilarious costume. And as it turns out, he was hiding some serious guns, as you can see in this exclusive video we got. Damn, look at those guns. But seriously, I'm trying to be serious. If there were any concerns that he was hiding something, they never actually tried to search or detain him, so they couldn't have been that worried. Although shortly after that viral clip was filmed, things did escalate and ICE went into the streets to pick on protesters, and then this happened to poor Frogman. Yeah, well, ironically, spraying him like that only increased his superpowers, as you can see here in yet another exclusive video clip. All right. All kidding aside, they essentially just pepper sprayed a guy inside of a big bubble, which could have seriously hurt or even asphyxiated him. And it's not like he was, robbing a bank or waving a gun around. He was just trying to help somebody up off the ground so they didn't get trampled. But they pepper sprayed him. So nice job, ICE. You're truly doing the Lord's work out there. It's no wonder all you idiots are hiding your faces, just like the villains do in comic books, because at the end of the day, they know what they're doing is wrong. All right, Frogman. So everyone is wondering if you're okay. And some reporter in Portland was actually able to track him down and asked a serious question. But they did it in a way that kind of makes me laugh.
And I saw a video on Twitter the other day that even made me take a pause. It showed you being pepper sprayed in your little vent. And actually, can we show your little vent just so viewers can see?
Okay, you got pepper sprayed in your little vent. Can we see your little vent, please? Okay, I'm sorry. I find it funny. Please continue.
He was pepper sprayed right here in this vent, which is what gives you air inside there.
Yeah.
For viewers who haven't seen that Twitter video, can you tell us what happened in that video and what you were feeling inside the suit?
Well, what happened was DHS came out and they were being really aggressive with us and ended up shoving a comrade and detaining that comrade. And in that process, a lot of us got shoved back, and one of the comrades I noticed fell, and I went to go grab them and pick them up so they didn't also get detained or further hurt. And in that process, I got maced in the air vent, and essentially I just kind of coughed a little, noticed a small hint of peppermint, and just continued to be in my frog costume after that for about another hour.
Yeah, I mean, how great is that? Just like a superhero that lets bullets bounce off them. He said it tasted like peppermint, and then he stayed in the costume for another hour. Nice job, Ice. Not only did this make you look like authoritarian assholes, but it did nothing to stop the invincible frogman. Portland is proud, and so are the rest of us, with a moral compass that points in the right direction, or in our case, points in the left direction.
A lot of people were worried about your safety, you inhaling that if you were able to get out of that suit safely. So what do you have to say to all of those comments who were worried about you?
I'd say I'm doing well. I'm doing fine. It wasn't as bad as it looks, although quite immature and unnecessary and really excessive. But I think I'm doing okay for the most part.
Oh, you're doing more than okay, buddy. You have officially won the internet. And I absolutely love watching a guy in a frog costume give a very serious interview. That is about as Portland as it can get.
Well, I come out here day in and day out since June because I am worried about my community. I am concerned with what is happening in my community and with what the Trump administration is enabling these ICE agents, these DHS agents, these federal agents to do to my community members day in and day out. And I don't want to see anybody treated inhumanely. And to see this happen to my community members, my friends, my family, my neighbors, it's unacceptable. So I'm out here protesting in a frog costume especially in a frog costume, just to show how ridiculous the notion that we are violent terrorists is. It's just to showcase how that narrative is wrong and does a lot more damage than good.
Well said, Frogman. Well said, sir. And to anyone who still thinks that Portland is some violent hellhole, you clearly haven't been there recently or ever. I spent 10 years living in the Pacific Northwest, and Seattle and Portland are amazing, clean, progressive cities, which is exactly why Trump is attacking them. But don't take my word for it, and definitely don't take Trump's word for it. Here's what the Portland police have to say about what is happening there right now, and these are not public statements. The Wall Street Journal obtained copies of police emails documenting what they are seeing right now, like this one that says, in part, at 1400 hours today, I drove by ICE and observed one person standing across the street by the entryway. I touched base with Will Turner from FPS and was told there was a small group with low energy. Drove by around 2100 hours, saw 8 people out front, and couldn't even get one of them to flip me the bird. Very low energy. End quote. And of course, the White House is disputing all of this. And they just put out a propaganda video showing how violent things are in Chicago and saying that, Portland is just as bad. It's a problem, though. Here's a pic from that video because I'm not going to play the actual video. And as you might see there, did you know palm trees are in Chicago? Well, the problem is, obviously, Chicago does not have palm trees. The images they used in that stupid video of violent protests and arrests are from Florida, a red state that Trump calls home. Yeah, the whole planet is laughing in Trump world right now, while we all salute America's newest hero, the Frogman of Portland, a really American hero. So please like this video, comment below with your support for Frogman, and get vocal. From the Vocal Minority with Nick and Steve podcast, I'm Steve Harness for Really American Media.